What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new Ringside Collectibles unboxing video. If you're not a best one yet already and you're into wrestling figures, Funko Pops, Nickelodeon, late 90s, early 2000s, and you want to watch me rebuild my collection, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know, the grind is real. And today we are going to be unboxing WWE Elite 105. And before, we get into this unboxing, the only figure I didn't pick up out of this set was Braun Strowman. And I'm not really a big fan, of his run right now. So hopefully when he comes back, things change. I'm only trying to go after figures I like in my collection. And I think the rest of the set was pretty fire. So, with that being said, let's get it. I just wanna be Alrighty, here we go, man. We're going to start off hot with Dirty Dom, man. This is one of the figures I'm really excited about because the only figure I have of Dirty Dom is when he was a kid. SummerSlam 2005 to build the Dom figure. That's the only one I have. I never went after his Elite 89 because I wasn't a fan of his run. But now, man, I love Dirty Dom. Love what he's doing. But one thing I don't love is this new freaking packaging. What the hell is this? I know they're trying to use less window. It's good for the environment. But come on, Mattel. You guys could have came up with a way better design than this. So glad I'm going to be letting these breathe, man. Oh, boy. I do not like this packaging at all. Small window, guys. Very small window. But we are going to open up Dom. Let him breathe. Finally, we're getting a Judgment Day Dom. We just need an updated Damian, and we really need an updated Finn Balor. But, let's see here. So, with Dom, we don't really get much. You're only really getting a cloth goods shirt. You're also getting some interchangeable hands. That is pretty much it for, this Dirty Dom figure. And, oh, man. I am very excited to have this figure in the collection, man. Finally. And it seems like they gave him those Rey Mysterio legs, I'm noticing, which I don't like how stiff these ones are. Not liking that. That's the only thing I'm not liking. But besides that, this Dom is pretty good, I think. And we are going to take the shirt off real quick just to see, what it's like there. And we got good old Dirty Dom here, which, man, finally we got an updated Dom with the mullet going, which, ooh, they really got the likeness down on him. We are going to switch one of his hands out. I prefer, the mic holding hands over, the closed fist. Dude, Ringside Collectibles the place to be, man. And with this Dirty Dom, oh boy, this looks so good. I love the pissed off look that we have on the head sculpt here, looking great. I really do love, the black hair that we have here. I love, the color they went with. It feels like, his hair's wet, which, at the time, as he was growing out the mullet, that's what he did. So, really accurate, looks so good. And I think that they went with a pretty small torso, but hey, I'm not complaining, man. Dom is shredding right now. And I do love, the tattoos on, both arms here. I think that the details on them look fantastic with the true effects, with Mattel always coming in clutch. And I do love this nice, black and purple, gear that Dom's wearing. And on the back of it, he's got the DM, which, stands for Dominic Mysterio.
No shit, Sherlock!
And of course, with the tights, with the pants there, he's got, like, the Rey Mysterio wings, which look really good on both sides there. And we even get this really cool, like, Judgment Day type logo on, the kick pads, which I think do look really good on this figure. But I gotta say, this is great. I really hope we get, Finn Balor, we get Damian Priest, we do have Mommy, Now we got Dirty Dom. This is definitely going right in the front of my shelf. But moving on now to our next figure we have here from WWE Series 105. We have Johnny Wrestling, baby. Let's go. Very excited about this one here because, believe it or not, this is my first, Johnny Takeover figure. I have not, got one yet, so this one is probably going up on my NXT shelf for now, which, that's, my favorite, Johnny, which, man, he's such a nice guy. I got the opportunity to meet him. Very nice, and look at that. Looks very good mint on card, man. Only if we didn't have this stupid packaging, man. Oh, it's killing me. But, yeah, I do like this a lot. We do get, this nice rubber, jacket with him, or this rubber vest. And we also get, some interchangeable hands. We don't get really too much with this, but honestly, I am not complaining at all. And this does feel very good on hand. I will say a lot less stiff than, the Dirty Dom. Maybe it's because of the small legs that they went with, but I don't know. But this Johnny, man, does feel very good, and he's so toyetic with his gear. So I'm very excited to finally add a new, Johnny to the collection. And, oh, man, very underrated figure here. I do, love, the smiling, head sculpt here. Johnny Wrestling. He's got that rebel heart, man. I also do love the pose that they did have with him mint on card. I don't want to change that. We have, the hand right on, the forehead, which, I think looks really good with him. That's usually, like, what he poses when he comes out to the ring. I also really do like this vest as well. We have his, logo right there on the side there with, the face, which looks really good. And for a rubber good, I think that this does, work for this figure here. Very easy to take off. But we're going to be displaying them on my shelf, so we are going to keep it on. And then I love, the gear that we have here. We have this really cool red, yellow, and black gear here, which, I really do like a lot. And, on the back of the tights, we have Johnny Wrestling, which I really like a lot. And on the knee pads, we also have some designs there, which look really good. And I really love the kick pads we have here. So toyetic. Gotta love Johnny Wrestling. Finally, we're going to add him to the NXT shelf. Once and for all. But moving on now to our next figure here. We have WWE Elite 105, Io Sky. And we just got Dakota Kai in Elite 104. So we finally do have, her tag partner here updated. And now we just need to wait for a red hair Bailey, which we really need to, get on that, Mattel. But, man, here we go. And she's got the tag title. Even though now she is the, WWE, champion on the women's side. And look at that with the window. Looks very good. We get her tag title. We also get, some interchangeable hands. Looking very detailed. Fantastic. And we are going to, put her tag title to the side. Because I do think I'm going to have her and Dakota, pose with the tag titles. But wow, man, I gotta say, this Io really does feel very good on hand here. Definitely a massive upgrade from her, Elite, like 70 or 80 as, Io Shirai. So this is definitely a massive upgrade, which I really do like a lot with this figure. And with this Io Sky, I gotta say, I love the head sculpt we have here. I love the smiling, facial expression on her. But I really love the details of the hair. On one side, we have it straight. On the other, we have the corn rolls going, which I really do like that a lot. I think they added so much detail to her and Dakota Kai, which I think adds so much to this Elite figure. And I love, the details of, her gear as well. Just this nice, white, orange, black, gold gear, which I think does look really good on this figure here. And I even love, you know, the belt piece that we have here with her. I think it's just a very nice, you know, detailed, because she, you know, does add a lot of, you know, stuff to her gear, which I do really like. And I really love the leg details that we do have on her as well. I think they added so much to this figure. And I love the boot choice that we have here. Very happy with damage control. I think they did a great job on, you know, both Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Now we just need to get Bayley. Moving on now to our next figure here. We have WWE Elite 105 Carmelo Hayes. And we got the Chase right here, and we got the regular, which I'm very happy with. In case you guys don't know, I, you know, got to watch, you know, Carmelo Hayes. He used to go by Christian Casanova in, you know, the Northeast area. I got to watch him wrestle a lot and, you know, get to this moment here. And I always love supporting, you know, indie wrestling. It's one of my favorite things to do, you know, when shows come near me. And I got to watch him, you know, wrestle, you know, before making it to WWE NXT. And before, you know, being on camera with The Undertaker and John Cena, which is so freaking cool. So, man, we had to go with both, you know, the common and the Chase, which the Chase we are going to be keeping in the package, because if I can get the opportunity to meet him sometime, if Fitterman, you know, brings him, I'd love to get this signed, you know, personally for my collection here. So we are going to review this in the package here. I hate this packaging. But with this Carmelo Hayes here, we have, you know, this nice small window, which I will say I do like the picture there at the top there of him. Looks very good. And we have, you know, Series 105. We even have the first time in the line. And he's also, you know, got his, you know, black glasses. He's got his black sunglasses on. He's also got this really nice, you know, black furred coat, which looks good. And we got the red, which you could barely see because of the stupid packaging. And then on the back, we have, you know, a picture of Carmelo Hayes with, you know, with the nice description there at the bottom and the rest of the set. So this one I'm definitely going to be keeping mint on card. Oh boy. But now we are going to review the common one, which we are going to unbox, and this is going to be right up front in my collection. Very excited about this. Probably my favorite figure of the set, even though I know a lot of people, man, they love the Dom, they love the Scott Steiner, which, ooh, I can't wait. But here it is, man. We got Carmelo Hayes, which, whew, this purple toyetic. And I can't wait to see, like, the rest of, you know, these Carmelo Hayes figures that we do get in the future, because what he's doing at TakeOver and stuff, we're definitely going to be getting more figures of him. Oh, man. Yes. Oh, and the cloth good jacket. This feels very good. Oh, man. This Carmelo Hayes is money right here. Freaking money. Because when Melo shoots, he don't miss. And I'm telling you, Mattel, you did not miss on this figure here. Ringside Collectibles, you ain't missing when it comes to these pre-orders, man. Oh, boy, this Carmelo is fantastic. Wow. Definitely my favorite figure in this set, hands down. But with this Carmelo Hayes, I really love, you know, I love the head sculpt we have here of him. We have this nice, you know, smirk to him, which I do really like a lot. And I love the hair details that we have here. I think that they really got the likeness of Carmelo Hayes down. We have this nice soft, like, cloth, you know, black jacket on him, which does look very good on the figure. And I love the purple. I love the purple gear we have here. I think that, you know, the details on these tights are fantastic. We have, you know, this really cool, you know, we got these cool logos. We have these cool dragon logos on both sides here. Nice, you know, purple and gold representing the Lakers here. I love this a lot. We have, you know, the knee pads as well, and we even have the kick pads. Very detailed figure, and I gotta say, for a first time in the line, they hit a grand slam. But last but not least, man, this is actually a first time in the line right here. We got Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. and I'm very excited about this figure here. So happy we're finally getting Scott Steiner figures in the Mattel line. Now that he, signed a Legends deal, we're going to get him out of this horrible packaging here. Can't let these figures suffer, guys. We can't let them suffer. Oh, man. Ooh, boy. They really got the arms down on this Big Papa Pump. Oh, boy. This is great. Wow. So good. But obviously, the first thing we're going to do, we are going to put in the mic hands. We don't really want the closed fist. In case, we want to do one of those mathematic promos. You never know. It's Scott here. This Scott Steiner, man, fantastic. And it looks like the arms, this is the first time that they're using these as well, which, honestly, for the Big Papa Pump, definitely works, which I gotta say, they absolutely killed it with this Scott Steiner figure here. I love, the head sculpt we have here. Scott Steiner looking serious. We even have, we have this nice little, helmet piece that he comes with. He used to, wear this to the ring for his entrance, which was really cool. And we also, have the sunglasses on him, looking great. And I love the goatee here. We have, the nice, blonde going around it. And then right in the middle, we have, his natural, color, which I think looks really good. Scott Steiner, man, he was definitely larger than life. I love, the big, pythons that he has on both his arms. They do look really good. I think this torso definitely has the likeness for him. And I love this red gear here. We have, we have some nice, we have the Scott Steiner logos on both sides of, the tights here. And we even have Freakzilla on, the back of the tights, which do look really good. And man, this is a fantastic Scott Steiner figure. So happy to, finally add a Mattel one to the collection. Because back in the day, we got the WCW one. We even got the, Ruthless Aggression ones. Back in the Jakks days, we even got, the TNA Marvel ones. We even got the TNA Deluxe, the Jakks. And now we finally get, a Mattel one, which, very happy. Hopefully, we can get a WCW one. But honestly, I do think I'm going to display this on the WCW shelf. But man, I gotta say, my favorite figure has easily got to be Carmelo Hayes, and maybe that's just me being biased, but let me know in the comment section below your favorite WWE Elite 105 figure down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages. All that down below. New episodes of the We Are Wrestling podcast come out every Saturday. You can check it out on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel or Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. All the links down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.